Rata and Co auction number 27 Poplar Street in Thomastown. My name is Robert Ozzimo. I proudly represent the company of Harcourts, Rata and Co. I'm joined here today by some of my award-winning colleagues in blue. No doubt you've had the great pleasure of becoming acquainted with them throughout the marketing campaign. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Leon Lascaris and Michael Cananzi. Buyers, I'd like to share with you the following announcements which in place help you bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to tonight's auction. We call for a 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of the contract to take place here tonight, with the balance to be paid at settlement in 30 days' time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite straightforward contract. Everything is in here. Everything is quite clear. Buyers, is with my highest recommendation what we offer for your consideration and your competition here tonight. A great opportunity to get into the very heart of Thomastown, in the very height of the market in 2025. We've seen an enormous amount of growth, but more importantly, that growth is set to continue well into 2026 and beyond. So a great opportunity for the investors among us, a great opportunity for the first home buyers, a great opportunity for you and your family today to be decisive, to capitalise, to earn that capital growth and avoid having to pay it down the track. You've got that opportunity now, buyers. If you'd like to get the sold sticker on this board, right now is your time to reserve that right. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 27 Poplar? Who'd like to start us off, buyers? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. Start me where you like. Where was that? At 550,000, somewhere over here at 550. At 550,000, fairly been off and out 550 the bid. At 550,000, I'll ask for 25 on top of that at 550 and make it 75. At 550,000. At 550,000, there in the corner, there's the competition, the opportunity with every other buyer here tonight. At 550 the bid. At 550,000, once at 550, we're done. At 550,000, second call. At 550 the bid, done, finished. 570. At 70, I'll shorten my stride for you a little bit and get you involved at 70, and the same courtesy at 20 if you like. At 70 I'll have here. At 570,000, and best of luck here tonight to you both. At 570,000, at 570,000, fairly been offered 570 the bid, one bid not enough. At 580, why not? We'll go up in tens. Last auction of the night. At 580, the bid's there, 90 if you like. At 580,000, he's made it nice and easy for you at this stage with $10,000 bids. At 80, I have. At 580,000, 90 at least. It's got to be 600 is a better bid though. At 580, the bid. Once at 580,000, all done. Second call at 580, done and finished. Third, final call, 580, the bid, done, finished. Where was that? At 600,000, welcome, best of luck, entering with style. Even money at 6. At 600,000, the bid's there. Sir, fight fire with fire. She gave me 20, give me 20 on top. At 600,000, the bid's there. At 600, the bid, back against you. At 600,000, what do you say?
Can we add 5,000?
I'll take 10 if it helps, but not 5. If you bid 5, if you bid twice, I'll take the 5, but it's got to be 10. Can I say 10? At 610 now, and welcome back at 10. At 610,000. At 610,000, bid back there at 10. At 20 now, the quick retort at 620. Sir, you still with me at 620? At 630 now, and welcome back at 30. At 40? At 40 now, 640,000, 50 if you like. At 640,000, the bid's here at 40. At 640, the bid. At 50 now, 650,000. So you've got to be quick if you want to get involved. At 650 the bid. At 650,000, fairly been offered, bid there. Back against you, ma'am, at 50. At 6.5 now, 650 the bid. Once at 650,000, done. At 60 now. At 660 and 70, the quick retort at 70. At 670,000, bids back here. At 670 and 80 now. At 680,000. At 95 now, and a great bid at that at 695. Michael, do we sell here tonight? We do. We're on the market and selling keys with you, sir. At $695,000 a bid. At 700,000 now. at 710 now, 710,000, and we're selling here tonight at 710,000. If you're waiting for me to go inside, I won't be doing that. At 15 now, at 715. I'm out here to sell. Our instructions are clear. We're on the market. We play for keeps. We sell at 20 now at $720,000 a bid. At 720 the bid. No second. At 30 now, 730,000. At 730 steep curb. At 730,000. At 35. At 735 now, 735. At 40. At 740. Bid there, 740, keys there, we're selling at 740,000, fairly been offered. Once at 740, done. Twice at 740, done, finished, third. Final call at 740,000, all done. At 45, at 745. Sir, do I have your best? Definitely done. Thank you for your bidding here today, or tonight rather. 745 bids there, 50 an easy decision at 745,000 now. Fairly been offered. Bids there, keys are there. We sell 745 the bid. First call at 50 now, and welcome back at 50 at 750,000. At 750 bid there now. Might be time for a big bid, sir. At 750,000, the bid's there. Keys are there. Opportunity still with you though. At 750,000, need to know we're on the market and selling. First call at 50, done. Second call at 750,000, done and finished. Third, final call, $750,000 a bid, all done, all finished, all silent out at 750. We're definitely done here, so thank you once more at 750,000. So, ma'am, if you tell me you're out, I'll sell. 751 at 751 at 2 now, an easy bid to beat at 1. Got to try a bigger one at 752. Is that enough? She's done enough with the 1. Are you absolutely sure? At 752. Thank you very much for your bidding here tonight at 752,000. Bids here, keys are here. We sell once at 752. All done. Second call at 752. Done and finished. Third, final call. $752,000 a bid, all done, all finished, all silent out at 752. Out here, tell me one more time you're out, sir. Thank you very much again. At 752, we are selling, selling, selling. Sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me in congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here tonight. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts, Rata and Co auction. Have a great weekend or week ahead. See you again soon. Thank you.
We won the house, baby.
Congratulations. Well bid.
I might die.
Congratulations. Well done, mate. Well done. Congrats. Give me a high five.
High five.